Welcome back to you, my scrumptious Pop-Tarts. I have so much juicy news for you today. First of all, Mikey Boy Novogratz has said that the Bitcoin spot ETF will definitely be approved before January 10. All right. Now, when I put this juicy news, fans, here's Mikey Boy. Mikey is a friend of the channel. Mikey owns Galaxy Digital. Just want to let you know. Wink, wink. Mikey, we can see your OTC transactions, sir. Actually on the blockchain, we can see that Galaxy has been dumping a shitload of Solana. We can see it. So well played to you, sirs, and well played to everybody else. Getting rid of stuff while all this media comes on. That's just the game, friends. That's the game. All right. So can't really blame anyone. You have a friend like me, make sure you like, subscribe, belly button and all. I'm here to tell you that. All right. It's a game. All right. Don't hate the player. Hate the game. All right, this is the game of investing. We're all here. It's a casino. You got to understand that's how it works. Buying low, selling high. Well, guess what? There are people out there telling you that you're actually buying low after Solana is up 800%. You just got to think for yourself, friends. But actually, you don't have to think for yourself at all. I'm here to just tell you the truth. They don't want me on their circuits, friends. They don't want me on their circuits. Okay, they don't want me. They'll probably try to pay me a lot of money to shut me up. All these other people. I guarantee you, as we keep building momentum. We are growing. One of the fastest growing baby doll cults in all of crypto. Right here. All right. All for you. All right. Now, the weekly Bitcoin chart, very interesting. All right. Because the weekly Bitcoin chart, friends, if I'll just to give you some lessons, just a very, very simple trick. Go to the weekly chart. You don't need to know any TA. Yes, I use the super trend stuff. You don't need to know any TA. When you see a lot of green candles and you see this one red one, it's very important. This is basically the market wants to be here at some point again. It just tells you if we go up to 48K, which is the top of the golden box of friendship, which is basically just like the 61% fib. If we go up there, you better believe at some point we're coming back here. All right, just at some point. Now, look, here's the thing. It's not a golden formula because look at this red candle here when we went up in 2020 and look how long it took for us to get out. You missed the entire bull market. So you can't just take this for granted. But look, trust me, this is different to that. Why? Because with here, look at that. You were breaking the all-time high here. You understand that? That's why it took so long. With this, we're not breaking the all-time high. That is when you would induce FOMO. I also want to show you that Bitcoin fractal Ponzi right now. We are still moving along, friends. So, when we just zoom into the 4-hour, you can't really see much. You can't. So look, technically, when I put you this chart of mine, see this green line, the weekly super trend? See how it's still green? Yeah, there's no cause for concern. It can flip red though. It can, right? It would be a close of the week under 33,000. All right, so it's going to be actually very tricky. What happens if we get down here and close 31,000? Okay, because it's going to flip red. So this is really important. Why? Because the weekly does not flip that often. It's very hard to fake the weekly out. You see what I mean? The weekly, once it changes color, it stays that same color for a long time. That's why I use it. That's why people who want to trade, you go down and down and down time frames. You can do this as little as like a 1-hour chart, friends. But you get a lot of pings up and down, back and forth. You need more edge when it comes to that. And even the 3-day chart, not good enough, right? Even the 3-day chart, when you're looking at this, doesn't give you nice linear patterns. Look at this. The 3-day chart had, look, sell, buy, sell, buy. So don't even think about the sell and buy. It's just, the bullish and bearish. You can see how we got faked out twice in the year. So people following it would have got decimated. But now, friends, let's actually pump some music and let's crank it. Juicy news, friend. Look how much juicy news I have for you. So, friendly reminder, the Bitcoin spot ETF is probably buy the rumor, sell the news. And it's launched. I want to remind you. Remember, Mikey Novogratz, our friend of the channel, Mikey said, January 10th. That's when we're expected to get the approvals, around there or before them. But I want you to know, he said that it will take about 2 months to start trading. Now, I want to tell you something spooky. Do you want to know what happens in around 2, 3, 4 months from now, from that trading date, from January? So do you know what's happening between March to May of next year, friends? The Fed is doing their first rate cut. Crazy, right? And we all know the first rate cut has like the final gasp of people who don't know what's going on, and then doom comes after that. And the Bitcoin halvening is on April of 2024. So maybe buy the rumor, sell the news, right? Dumping into the halvening. This is, see friends, I just want to let you know, You see all this rallying we've been doing? The pumping we've been doing is us pricing in the rate cuts. We are pricing it in. The whole past 1 year of rallies has been us pricing in the rate cuts. But you're not going to hear that from any other channel because they don't know what they're doing, okay? We're here to win. We're not here to just sugarcoat everything and tell you, wow, have some dopamine. Would you like some dopamine, friends? Buy the rumor, buy the news. By the way, don't do that. That was just a joke, friends. That's just a joke, okay? We'll put our hat. Look, these people, they don't know what's going on. When I see how inaccurate they are, there's either two things. Like I'm just thinking two things. One, they're either just complete frauds, or two, I'm wondering, how do they even make it? You know, do they have a stable income on the side? Like, do they have a business that they're running? Because their market predictions, right, or just like reading the crowd is like absolutely like completely out of touch. Not even close. Not even close. And there is a way, by the way, if you're like that, let's say you have a stable income and you can't read the crowd either. That's okay. You can win. Long-term holding, okay? With long-term holding, you win, okay? So yes, but why? Because eventually the upsides of when you're right, that 50-50 of the time, the greens are much more powerful than the reds over time. The distance, all right? The distance, okay? But it feels like the red is more dangerous, doesn't it, all right? So if it happens in 2 months, just look out for that. Also, I've got a big fat warning sign. Vitalik, the 4,000 IQ alien who invented Ethereum, right? Bless that man's heart, bringing Ethereum to the world, trillions of dollars of value. And Ethereum gains on Bitcoin, friends. Do you know how amazing it is to see, right? ChainLink also gains on Bitcoin over time since the start. But I mean, it's just wild, okay? Because for you to make something that actually gains on Bitcoin, huge, right? Now, it's got a long way to go, but it's fantastic. So, unfortunately, Vitalik has sold some ETH. And if you've been following the channel, look, for the past 5 years, there is a meme. Vitalik has extremely good market shorting ability. When he sells, he always sells extreme euphoria. And that's when everyone knows, crap, he's selling the top. He sold the top twice in both double tops in 2021. He sold the top earlier in this year with the Pepe run. Yeah, they sold the top. So you just got to be careful of that. He's sold again. Okay. Also, I want to remind you, Celsius have sold $243 million of Ethereum throughout December. So December, one of our favorite months, it's usually a weak month for Ethereum versus Bitcoin. And I've shown you many charts just to illustrate that, because at the end of the day, these things move in cycles. But isn't it funny that the spot, see, this is weak, and now weak again. Now I'm going to go down just to, go down in the time frame here. So look, despite everybody, isn't it crazy how the cycle says, all right, Ethereum, you're going to be weak against Bitcoin in the fourth quarter of this year. And then it happens. And it just so happens it's Celsius dumping $250 million in the background to do it. So that's why it really helps. Remove yourself from the news. Remove yourself from these people and these names. Remove yourself from if you just look at the charts, more often than not, they rhyme. Okay. Also, Mr. IMB Roots recently went on Crypto Banter to promote PulseChain. So I just wanted to let you know, friends, if you hate Richard Hart, I want to tell you something. That's all right. You're free to hate everyone. You're free to hate me. I don't really care. I'm just telling you something. There are a lot of people from different communities who are in PulseChain. Okay, you have me. I'm everywhere. All right. You have Mr. IMB Roots, who focuses more on memes. You're going to have gaming. You're going to have just any other thing, friends. Everything's coming out. Okay. A DeFi 1.0 guy. It's just everything's coming. That's it. Everything's here. It's real DeFi. There's no secret unlocks. It's going to be around. It's a passionate cult. Wherever the word gets out, you got to take advantage of that. Look, not financial advice. You know what to do. Okay, go listen to a financial advisor. I'm just telling you what I'm doing. I don't care if the prices are down. Okay, give it to me cheap. Right, give it to me cheap and raw. All right, let's continue as well. So, also, I'm going to make another episode about this, but BitBoy has accused Ran of running, I'm even going to say this on YouTube, an underage ring in Thailand. And I was like, what? Excuse me, sir? But look, friends, people are also alleging that BitBoy is under the influence of illicit substances, or they're just saying he's grabbing attention. And people are also alleging, right, rumors, they're saying, well, he could be just doing that because Crypto Banter, it used to be under BitBoy. So I remember when I was watching Crypto Banter, he had like 200,000 subs on YouTube. I remember back in the day, right? 100,000, 200,000 subs. And I promise, show's really good. Show's really entertaining, okay? Please, when they have super exciting stuff, friends, please don't buy the tippity top of any green candle, okay? Don't ever do that. But it's good entertainment. Rand's very knowledgeable. Rand's net worth dwarfs like 99% of people he ever interviews. That's the funny part. If only the audience really knew that. Like, they should be listening to Rand when it comes to his theories about stuff instead of the audience members he brings on. But so Rand's very smart. Rand's hardworking. And BitBoy had like over 1 million followers, subs. And Crypto Banter was always that little kid, 200,000. Now it's starting to flip. Now Crypto Banter's up to like blew up to 600K. And BitBoy lost his channel. Now he's trying to get on his legs again. So that's where people are alleging, hey, are you just saying stuff to like make the community move and move over around? But it is what it is, friends. So look, that type of media, okay, it's fun to talk about, but I want to let you know, your mind must be focused on one thing, friends. Please try to get another job. Try to get another pay rise. Try to do anything to raise more money. We're running out of time. All right, we're running out of time. You're lucky. I mean, look, I'm going to make another episode about this too. PulseChain and PulseX, I am DCA buying more. Just me. Because look, I've been buying ChainLink forever and it's not under 10 bucks anymore. Okay, so just to let you know, there are other places you can participate. Just the thing is, I like them cheap. That's it. I like them cheap, friends. You know why? Because I learned something from the last bear market. Okay. Well, I learned from the last bear market that you just never know when there's another big bad dump right around your corner. And you know that dump sells you another 50% every single time. I learned that from the last bear market, watching it over and over again, and rinses you out. So whatever I buy, if it drops 50% again, sweet. It's literally now it's gone from super cheap to ultra super mega cheap. The problem is if you're buying bonk after it's gone up 300x, which some people are doing, not some people, a lot of people are doing, you're getting dumped on. And even if it drops 50%, you're not cheap. It has to drop 50%, 1, 2, 3 times to start cheap. Okay. I'm not joking. Okay. So if something at the top, friends, is $100, okay, and then you drop 50%, you're down to $50. You drop another 50%, you're down to $25. You drop another 50%, you're down to like $12.50. You are near the cheap zone. You're not even the cheap zone, friends. You want 90% down. In crypto, not even 80% down is cheap enough for many coins. So that's why it's super important. Okay. So also, I've got more news too. Friendtech has teased version 2. Now, Friendtech, I speak to my baby doll cult members in Friendtech. I love every single person in there. And we're in there. I chat every day. One-on-one stuff. You don't have to buy a key, friends. You don't have to. I don't want you to. Okay. I'd honestly rather you just dump your money into cheaper bags, okay, and just hold altcoins. But in there, I would probably, if I'm going to buy something, I'll talk about it in there first. If I'm going to look for stuff in 2024, no expectations, because hey, I don't want to feel like it's a chore. But it's great. Yeah, when it comes to this as well, Friendtech is social finance, and if you've noticed, friends, people have like not looked at it again. But you know how degen people are, and there's unlimited possibility with social finance because you're just betting on people now. Think about all the brands out there, friends. Like, think about a music artist. Oh, Post Malone. Think about, like, you know, a famous sports star, Tom Brady. You know what I mean? Like, people's brands, we want to speculate on people. That's the untouched. That's the gold treasure mine that we haven't been able to swap. Right now, everyone's just minting meme coins. Well, guess what, man? Imagine you can actually trade people as memes. I know, we're going ultra degen, friends, but that's what the people want. That's what they want. That's what crypto is for. We want to send and transact value, right? That's what trading is, friends. That's what Bitcoin birthed degeneracy, because we're like, hey, I want to send you value, you send me value. And we're like, sweet, let's do it 30,000 times a month. And that's actually trading, okay? So it's funny how it works out. Also, Synthetix also is doing its biggest V3 upgrade to tokenomics. So why did I put this out? I don't hold Synthetix, but Synthetix is part of the DeFi 1.0 category. I hold ChainLink as a representation of that. So you could buy Synthetix or Aave or Uniswap. You can buy any of the DeFi coins or Curve. Don't touch Curve, by the way. When it comes to these, I just decided to choose ChainLink. I'm like, you know what? I don't want to diversify into all of them. I'm just going to punt Link. And I got it right. I got it really right because it was the strongest out of the bunch. And Oracle's a front-run DeFi 1.0. DeFi 1.0 category from 2020 year, they haven't actually recovered at all. So this is why, that's how I got my theory of like, you know what? I don't think HEX is actually a Bitcoin competitor. I think it's just in the DeFi sector. It's like, hey, I've got a cult and a community who believe in real DeFi. Here is a staking mechanism, right? Where, you know, you basically got the time value and stuff put in. Depends how many people believe in it. So that's where it is, okay? Now, obviously now it's liquidity bonded to PulseChain and PulseX. So that's also more edge for you. PulseX, literally a casino, just like BNB, where everybody's buying and swapping and all the money's rounding to go buy PulseX, the token, off the supermarket shelf. So that's why I put that in, just to show you DeFi 1 coins, they haven't recovered yet, okay? We can actually see it as well on a chart. So this is the DeFi Pulse Index, friends. So this is just an index that has everything in here, okay? Now, you see how it's just dead here? This is DeFi versus Ethereum. You see? Ethereum has been dead. This has been dead. That's why I don't know, guessing, once again, right? We don't know, but just speculating that perhaps Ethereum is subdued. Ethereum is out of favor right now, 4th quarter of the year. And DeFi sector is also out of favor. No one's really looking at it. Maybe they do more upgrades next year that really like change the tokenomics. There's fees and stuff, right? And by the way, none of this is guesswork. The biggest protocols in all of crypto, not just Ethereum, in all of crypto, are the DeFi protocols, okay? You have Lido DAO, which is a staking Ethereum. You have Aave, the biggest money market. You have Uniswap. Now they count, this is weird, they count the liquidity in Uniswap protocol as part of Uniswap itself. But the Uni token has nothing to do with the liquidity lock. But I guess it is what it is. People are there. The market's like, you know what? See, the market's smart, friends. The market's not stupid. The market says, you know what? Uni can just put an incentive for their coin if you provide liquidity for there anyway. So that's why the Uni coin's not worth zero, even though we know we can't vote on anything. It still has a residual value, billions of dollars, because people know, they're like, you know what? It's very easy for the team to just go, hey, let's implement these boosted features for you if you're on our protocol, Uniswap, biggest in crypto, right? When it comes to the token and stuff. So this is where basically what we're betting on. We're basically betting on this is low right now, and there's no cause for concern. We're hoping it goes up in the future, but it is, once again, friends, hope and cope. It is what it is. I can't give you more certainty than that. Also, Molestia. So Molestia is this new layer 1 chain, blah, blah, blah. Oh, it's another layer 1 chain. I made videos on it. You're going to keep hearing it from me. I don't care how high it goes. I'm telling you now. I looked it up live on my videos. Thank you for liking and subscribing, friends. Share with your friends and family. It's a family-friendly show. I showed you on my videos. Molestia, the seed round was 1 cent and then 10 cents. So the people who put 40 million, of all these insiders who put 40 million, you can actually see the list of all of them. They're up 130x. And it's been less than a month. Now, their coins aren't unlocked, but just telling you, man, this is how the game works, okay? So I'm just letting you know, yes. Do you believe in Celestia? Sure you do. Okay, but I just want you to know, think about who you're buying from and who you're buying with, okay? Who are you buying from, friends? You're buying from, okay, the liquidity pool. You don't understand that part. So you can maybe tick that part. You go, well, it's just kind of random. Okay, who are you buying with? Okay, now remember the from part, their tokens are not unlocked yet. So you're just buying it from the open market. So you go, okay, tick, your coins aren't unlocked yet. You know the schedule's out in 1 year or whatever it is. Who knows when it is. But who are you buying with? You're buying with suckers. You're buying with suckers, friends, okay? Because these suckers have been given something unfortunate, which always happens. This always happens at the tops. Always. I'm not saying this is a top. I'm just saying always happens and people regret it, okay? Look at this. There are staking promotions for Molestia, and what they do is they basically, this is what happens every time, friends. It happened already in 2020 and 2021. The team goes, they're saying, hello, all you people who pumped our bags up. We have a deal for you, a special deal just for you. You can stake our coins and lock it up, and you'll get these amazing features, these bells, these whistles. You'll get a new set of breast implants, whatever it is you want, friends, you're going to get it, okay? All the orange juice in the world, plenty of ice cubes. Now, everybody falls for it every time. I fell for it in 2020 because I was like, well, this friends, I bought coins that were down 70% from the high. So I wasn't even buying a top, okay? And guess what? Minus 70% from the high wasn't enough, all right? It went down minus 98%, 95%, right? Because the team was unlocking and dumping while everybody was staked. So I'm not saying they're going to do it. Don't believe their words, friends. By the way, they can change the rules at any time. They can change a contract, change the unlock schedule. They can do something in the background. They can make a deal with someone, all right? They can, okay? I promise you they can. But that's the game. The game is they go, well, Hello, new people. Now that you're in and long, send your money over here so you can't dump. So what they want to do is basically you buy up the price. You see this chunk here. They want the price to stay up here. Why? So when they get their unlocks, they have plenty of bids to get out of. That's how the game works. Now, I'm not saying they're going to do it. I'm telling you, on average, that's what everybody does. Look, just telling you right now, just straight out. Show me, give me an example, friends. If please leave in the comment section, is there even one example of a coin community that did this right, where everybody won? Show me, because I'm thinking to myself, I don't know of a single one. It always ends up being bad, right? Because guess what? You're locked in long enough for them to dump after the Bitcoin halving. It's a game over for you, okay? Every single time. Just telling you, I don't care who the project is, who's behind it, what the tech is. Every single time it's spelled doom, all right? So, you know, this is the funny part. This is how you know it's a grift, by the way. So Molestia already has funding rounds for its layer 2. So layer 1 chain is like Ethereum or Binance chain or PulseChain. That's a layer 1. It's got its own coin. Layer 2 is meant to be just a specific tech that hooks into it and is meant to make things faster if you move on to that chain, all right? Molestia isn't even out yet. They've already got layer 2s for it. So, you know what they're doing, friends? So this is what happens. They go to the people and they go, you know, Arbitrum is like worth billions of dollars and that's a layer 2. So we should be worth $1 billion, right? So what they're doing is they're making everybody dream about the high numbers. That's how everybody gets destroyed, okay? Don't forget this, please. So there you have it, friends. Just to let you know, okay, look, at the end of the day, some coins have gone up. I know you got a lot of FOMO. That happens, man. That happens. But look, I'm just telling you, I'm here every day. I'm here 18 hours a day. In 2017 and 2021, the 2 bull markets from there, and even 2013, okay? We had 2013, 2017, and 2021. There were 3 bull markets. The people who won, right, not just win a bit, like actually won the whole game by a monstrous amount. 99.9% of the people who won, they just bought in the bear market and they just freaking held. They bought a selection of coins and they held, and it didn't matter what it did. And I want to show you, but I don't have time actually, friends, to show you, but there's been many, many occasions where coins just don't wake up until Bitcoin breaks its all-time high. And you just don't know which one it's going to be. You have no idea. And then when it does wake up, it's like super, super, super snap, right? Happened like in Litecoin in 2017, for example. Many other coins too. So you can't just give up just because your coin's not moving now. That's why I'm here to introduce you to concepts such as, you know, DeFi 1.0 was a cool thing in 2020, which is a Bitcoin halving year. That's when they came alive. Well, we're now moving into a Bitcoin halving year. So for you to assess your performance now, when we haven't even hit Bitcoin halving year, you might be jumping the gun a bit. Because I went back and I checked the research. The strong coins of 2021, firstly, they didn't exist in 2019, the year Bitcoin halving year. They didn't exist, right? ChainLink, which was a winner, peaked in 2020. It was trashed in 2021. So just think about this. That's what I'm not even thinking about. I'm telling you, the biggest grifts and the biggest scams and the biggest coins, and guess what? We might have to buy all of them cheap. They're coming next year. They're saving all the marketing, all right? Because you and I, we think too much, all right? We got a peanut brain, okay? They're like, I can't convince this person of anything. There's nothing to fit in here, okay? We don't have anything, all right? But there's stock market people. They're going to come in next year. They're like, oh, Bitcoin halving year. Ha-ha. This is the year that all my bags go up. That's the money that doesn't think twice. They're the people who get rounded up. They're the people we've got to watch out for because we actually got to be joining them. Okay, friends, because that's going to be where the real money's made. Make sure you like, subscribe, belly button, all. Don't forget it loves you. Juiciest crypto news. Catch you soon.